So here it is, my fourth attempt at weaving. So you could see the raya knots, the black ones, followed by just a plain weave. So these are the raya knots, several rows, 2 rows of them. And then I have tried to have earthy colors here. Then I decided to go really bright, but I've tried to practice all my different weave techniques. So the raya knot, the plain weave, which is like a basket weave. This is the sumac, 1 row of sumac there, 2 rows there, one going that way, one going the opposite direction, and then more sumac to border the triangles. So this is my triangle, my attempt at creating shapes. So these are some triangles, and then another row of plain weave here, followed by another row of sumac stitches. And these are, I created these columns, and they actually are separated. So here you can see that they come away. So I've got 3 different colors. So here I've done triangles, here I've done rectangles. So just learning really. And then here, all the way along, I've got my different stitches: Egyptian, sumac, and plain, and then the basket weave just there, that thin line. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed doing this. It took about 10 hours to do, and it matches my striped wall arts. I've got one in subdued colors, you know, the browns, the navies, and then I've got the really bright neon colors there. So I've tried to incorporate all of those into this wall hanging rug, and I've really enjoyed it. You wouldn't think that those colors go together very well. I think this row go very well together, and then this row on their own, and then those on their own. But I've managed to kind of combine them simply to incorporate and marry up my 2 paintings. This is only my 4th attempt at weaving. I made my own weaving loom, which I'll show you in a minute. And here is my weaving loom mounted on my art canvas. I use this same canvas to paint my picture frames. But I, you know, the striped wall art that you just saw, and I created this from a canvas that I didn't need. You can see a bit of the canvas still there where it was stapled. So I removed the white canvas sheet. I put a line exactly halfway across the top and the bottom edge. I then measured exactly half centimeter spaces and put these nails on. I drilled a smaller hole, and then I hammered in the larger pins afterwards to ensure that they're secure. Same on the bottom row. That's just a piece of cotton cord that's been left behind. And I've secured this loom securely onto this art canvas. These are my mobile phone holders, which I've hooked there so I can put my wool on top, you know, just to rest my wool. I've got this S hook here, which I hang on my scissors, and there it is, my very own weaving loom. It's really nice and sturdy. I've got about 60 pins on the top and 60 on the bottom, and it's a good size to make pretty much any small piece of wall art. And here you go, my wall art up there with my little rug. Which have found a nice home in my corridor. So this is the easel, a lovely large easel that I used to mount my weaving loom. I also use this same easel to do my all my canvases in my house. It's easily adjustable, as you can see there. There are some ratchets, and so I can put a chair in front of this easel and have the loom at my eye level, so my arms are straight, they're not going downhill or uphill, so it's a lot more comfortable to weave this way, much more comfortable for my neck and my shoulders. So yeah, so if you have a easel, if you're an artist and you have one in your workshop and a canvas that you don't need, with some pins, this is how you can create your own. And of course this loom does come away, so you can, I can easily release it from it's secured onto the easel, but I can just take this frame out, so and have it on my lap. I can take this anyway, it's nice and light. I don't need the easel necessarily, but I've positioned it in a well-lit room in the corridor in my house, so there's plenty of good lighting during the day from that big tall window that you can see, and bright light at the top, so there is less strain on the eyes. Finally, I just wanted to clarify that the fringe at the bottom is created using the raya knots, which I explained earlier. So that's how you can create the fringe, and you can cut it longer or shorter depending on how you want to balance it with the rug you've made. I've seen that recently people like to leave the fringe on these little wall hangings quite long, so that's why I've left them that long.